Talks underway in Egypt. US President Donald Trump has said that Israel and Hamas have agreed to the first phase of his 20-point peace plan, which Trump had proposed earlier. Now, in this first phase, which has been agreed upon by both the sides, number one, Hamas will exchange 20 living hostages for 2,000 Palestinian prisoners as part of the first phase of a deal to end the war in Gaza. The exchange will take place within 72 hours of the implementation of the agreement, which is expected to be signed on Thursday. Well, the ceasefire deal is to be signed on Thursday in Egypt at roughly 900 GMT, which is around 2:30 p.m. IST. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Modi has lauded the first phase of the Gaza ceasefire, saying, and I'm quoting Prime Minister Modi here, "We welcome the agreement on the first phase of the US President Donald Trump's peace plan. This is also a reflection of the strong leadership of the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu." Listen in to some reactions.
Thank you. You did it!
Wow. You did it! Thank you! Thank you!
This is amazing. Mr. President, we believe in you. We know you've done so much for us over the past, since you became a president, and even before that. And we trust you'll fulfill the mission until every hostage, every 48 of the hostages are home. Thank you so much. Blessed be the peacemakers.
God bless you, Mr. President. God bless America.
Thank you very much. You just take care of yourselves. The hostages will come back. They're all coming back on Monday.
All of them. Sir, thank you.
Have fun. So long. Goodbye.
All right, while both the sides are hailing the first phase of the peace agreement, which Israel and Hamas, they have agreed upon, let's now tell you what is happening in Gaza. Gaza's youngest are on the brink of famine. Study now suggests that 55,000 preschool kids are malnourished. Now, the malnourishment are taking place in kids between 6 months and 5 years. Apart from that, study by Lancet further links the lack of Israeli aid, which is getting inside the Gaza Strip, to malnutrition. So perhaps because Israel is not letting aid get inside Gaza, that is now clearly linked to the malnutrition in the Gaza Strip. Now, 2 years of war has led to enormous nutritional consequences in Gaza. Despite of all these proofs, all these studies, Israel has accused Hamas of looting aid. While Israel has said that, there has been no proof provided by Israel about the aid being looted in Gaza. Well, for more on this, my colleague Disha Bakshi is now joining me live. Disha, while the first phase of the 20-point peace plan has been agreed upon by Israel and Hamas, how optimistic are you that this deal will go through towards the end?
Absolutely. This is a significant moment in this conflict which has been raging on for 2 years. But one must remember that we've been here before. There has been, even last year, there was a moment where a partial ceasefire was agreed upon, where hostages were exchanged, prisoners were exchanged from both sides. But ceasefire violations continued. After a point, Israel said that Hamas was delaying hostage release, and eventually that ceasefire broke down. So we've been here before, which is why we need to be cautiously optimistic, because let's remember that right now what's been agreed upon is a partial ceasefire and hostage release plan, wherein, as you mentioned, 20 living hostages will be exchanged for 2,000 Palestinian prisoners. But there are various sticking issues, whether it comes to the future governance of Gaza, where US President Trump has recommended or proposed in his plan that a board of peace will be created, which will be led by him as well as former UK Prime Minister Tony Blair, who will then look at how the future governance of Gaza will take place. And however, in this peace plan and this first phase, no disarmament of Hamas was mentioned, which many are suggesting is Israel actually backing down. And in fact, this is a concession that Israel is making, a big concession, saying that while Prime Minister Netanyahu has been always looking at disarming Hamas, destroying Hamas over the last 2 years, right now in this first phase, no disarmament of Hamas is mentioned. And so these sticking points, there's a lot of, it's still vague as to how these, how the rest of the 20 points in US President Trump's plan will be implemented. So we must remain cautiously optimistic. This is definitely a very significant moment, a positive sign towards ending this war. But whether the ceasefire, the rest of the phases will go through is yet to be seen. It's going to be a very important couple of months in the time ahead.
But absolutely, Disha, that's the word, cautiously optimistic right now. But thanks for getting us the latest on this.